I've done a ton of spelunking.
Ooh, and I like it.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. We were in a cave in New Zealand where, I mean, I'm claustrophobic as well.
So what were you doing in there?
For TV. And I was.
Oh, you're doing because somebody was filming it.
Yeah.
That's same with me. I will if you film shit, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like jerking the guy off in the thing, or like chair, like whatever. Be like, oh, we're filming it.
Yeah.
We're filming it. We're filming it.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
That's different. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jerking this guy off in a cave here? Hilarious. Let's go.
I was unaware of how tight it would be. And so they bring us into a huge cave and we zip line down and everything's fucking wide open. And by the way, I'm seeing like Asian people in inner tubes to the right. So I'm like, okay,
that seems fine.
It can't be that bad.
Yeah.
They go to the right, I go to the left. The guy goes, all right, let's get into the birthing canal.
Nah.
It was a crawl space.
Nope.
Where the water was here.
Nope.
And you had to crawl out.
Nope.
And as soon as you got to the other side, it was a different world where everything was tight, everything was shimmy, and then this is the worst part. They said, it's loud, there's a waterfall, it's loud as shit, and they're like, all right, hold your breath.
No.
And then climb up the waterfall. You'll get to the top, he'll grab you, let him grab you. And so we go behind the waterfall, right? Take a breath.
Yeah.
Turn around, and as soon as you turn around, the waterfall's now hitting your head. You climb up the waterfall. The guy grabs you. You don't realize what happens. He puts you into a cave where you're sitting crisscross applesauce, hunched over, and the water's to here, the top's to here. And you're just going, this isn't what I signed up for.
We went to the salt mines in Germany, in the mountains outside of
you and Ken Marino?
Salzburg. No, this is not me and Ken Marino. It was me.
Every trip, I just want to picture.
There are a lot of pictures. There are a lot of trips with me and Ken Marino.
Hey, we pass the wine over here? Keep going.
We went to the salt mines.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. We had like a van driver. I don't like to drive in Europe ever. It's just not a thing I do. So we had a van driver, and I asked Uber, the van driver, I was like, how? He's like, so it's a little train, you get on a little train and you duck down and it goes into the mountain. And I was like, okay. And I'm trying to do the math, and I'm like, I can probably do that, right? And I said, Uber, how long is it's not long, right?
He was driving you, his name was Uber?
Yes, his name is Uber.
Oh, yeah. Uber.
Uber. And I said, how long is the drive into the salt mines on the little train? He's like, oh, it's not very long at all. It's not long at all. It's maybe 10 minutes. And I was like, 10 fucking minutes? I'm going to be hunched down in a little ball on a child-sized train going into the salt mines, which it turns out is where they hid all the art in World War II.
Really?
Because they knew it was bomb-proof. The salt mines are so old that they knew, like, when Hitler stole everybody's art, which is a big part of the plot, that, and he was like, let's put the art, there you go, that's it. There you go. Yeah, they're showing you where okay, don't go to the website, it shows you a nice big room. That's once you've gone on a choo-choo train for 10 minutes.
I saw that. Did you have to put on an outfit?
In a little pod, you do have to put on an outfit.
Once you put on an outfit, that means you're going to be touching stuff.
Fucked up.
Yeah, it means you're going to be touching stuff.
With a number, it means maybe they need to find your corpse. It's like, why does this have a number? Don't worry about the number. It's no problem. I'm just putting you on a little train with a number. Okay, well, this has never gone well before.
In Germany?
Never. Literally, this doesn't go well, but here I am, and I just paid 80 euros. That's the little train that I was weeping on. That's it. Little train, me weeping on a little train, just curled up in a little ball.
There's a cave in Austin. Will you type in cave in Austin? And I don't even. I wish I had stolen all the things we did. This is it. And so they said we're gonna go spelunking in this cave, and I was like, cool. This is a tourist cave. There's stairwells.
Yeah.
And actually, no,
Is there a gift
handicap.
shop?
Yeah,
oh,
it's a gift
great.
shop.
You're fine.
Handicap accessible.
You're probably fine.
It's huge. It's wild. And then they take me to a manhole cover.
No.
And they're like, "This is how you get in."
No, it's not. Never.
I don't
Literally
know.
Never,
I wouldn't know how to
literally
say.
Never. There's no, we're never doing this,
Rappel,
and you never do that.
Manhole entrance.
No, never.
And
it's weird. Like, I think the social medias have figured out that I'm afraid of dying in a cave underwater. So every fourth story that comes into my feed is like, they made the biggest mistake. They didn't know. What they didn't know is they thought it was air. It was different kinds of water.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers took off their masks a mile below the surface of the fucking thing.
this rappel into this cave.
No.
They lower you on a wench. I think that might be it right there. They lower you into a wench, and they tell you. So I'm a bigger guy, so they said for you, you're gonna have one arm down, one arm up to fit in, and they go, listen, this is really important. Halfway through, you're gonna see a huge room. It's gonna be filled with stalactites. It'll look like Superman's lair. Now, if you're panicking, you're gonna think maybe I'll stop here. Don't, because if you stop there, we can't get you out.
Cannot get you out.
So he says, so what you need to do really
all the way
quickly
down.
is you have to keep going. And then they're going to have you at the top. It's going to open up. You'll be at 90 feet. You're going to be at the top of the cave, and we'll lower you down the rest of the way.
I wish right now there was a little part of the screen where you could see my heart rate right now.
It was, you know what I thought of the whole time? I swear to God, now we're of the same age. You're going to remember this. I said, a guy went in upside down to save baby Jessica. Remember baby Jessica?
No, of course I remember baby Jessica. When we were young, kids used to fall down wells all the time.
All the time.
Did we had more wells? Our porno was lighthearted.
Yes.
We had lighthearted
Kids
porno.
lit themselves on fire?
Sometimes.
No one ever lights himself on fire anymore.
No, we had lighthearted porno, a kid in a well that we could be rooting for
Yes.
all the time. These days, if one of these kids fell in a well, I'd be like, fuck, you know what? That kid was probably an asshole.
Why wasn't he on his cell phone?
Then you'd look up the kids like socials. You'd be like, no, that kid's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That well, you know what? Round one to the well.
Dude,
Yeah.
claustrophobia videos. Yeah. Claustrophobia, out of all the phobias. So I got a fear of flying.
What's your other phobias? Flying?
Horrible. I got to fly to New York
What scares
tonight.
you about it?
Just that you die right away and you don't have anything to control
That's
it.
the best part about it. The best part about it is that you die right away. The thing about the cave, you will be alive in the cave for a week, and no one will know. No one will know, and no one's looking for you.
Do you want your death
Instantaneous.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call two bears, one cave.